The British challenge at the US Open was snuffed out on Friday night, as Cam Norrie went down in 5 sets to Old Father Time himself, Novak Djokovic. It was a high-level contest which hinged on a flurry of breaks of serve at the start of the 3rd set. Once Djokovic emerged from that exchange with the lead, he was relentless, and so the 38-year-old Serb's quest for Grand Slam No. 25 continues. Can he do it? This 6-4, 6-7, 6-2, 6-3 win encapsulated the reasons for and against, and Norrie offered the view of a man who had just felt Djokovic's enduring brilliance up close. "I think he has the level to win the title," began Norrie. "The way he served today was, well, crazy, especially at the beginning. That probably made the difference in the end. You know, he managed the match extremely well. But my level is a different level to Carlos Alcaraz, and to Jannik Sinner, and to do that back-to-back is a different kind of challenge." Cam Norrie believes that Novak Djokovic is capable of securing Grand Slam No. 25. Norrie was hugely impressed by the way in which Djokovic served against him, and the head-to-head record may say Djokovic wins all 7, but Norrie pushed the 7-time champion harder than most. He served extremely well, especially in the important moments. Yeah, he served big, and I think took the ball early. Yeah, I think he was going for his shots a little bit more than usual. Maybe that's just because he knows that, we all know that he's getting older and he wants to go for it, so I think that showed. Yeah, I think he definitely had a lot more intent on his shots today. Having had treatment for a very large and very gruesome blister on his big toe in the first round, Djokovic called the physio in this match to manipulate his lower back and provide painkillers. "I made a quick move and felt the left side of my back," said Djokovic. "I finished that game and I just felt like I needed treatment. Yeah, I told Cameron at the net afterwards. I don't know if he thinks I was doing that on purpose to bother him, because it absolutely was not my intention. I felt better after that when the meds kicked in. When it gets cold tomorrow, I'll see what the reality is." Djokovic, asked later on ESPN whether he was concerned about his physical condition, replied, "Honestly, I am concerned. There is more concern than I have ever had, even though I am meticulous with the care for my body. I put in a lot of hours on and off the court to make sure that my body is fit and recovered well. But age is age. You can't fight that." The 24-time Grand Slam champion, 4 of those here in New York, has made the semifinals of each of this year's majors. In Australia, he had a titanic win over Alcaraz before retiring against Alexander Zverev with a muscle tear. He was beaten in straight sets by Sinner at the French Open and at Wimbledon, where was hampered by a groin injury. Djokovic still feels he can compete with the top 2 if he is at his best. His great frustration is that by the time he runs into them at a Grand Slam, his body will not allow him to be at his best. There are 2 reasons why this time might be different. Why he might be able to arrive at a semi-final meeting with Sinner, carrying fewer miles in his legs, fewer aches in his bones. First, the potency of his serving. One of the most underrated aspects of his game in the second half of his career. His serve was red-hot against Norrie, delivering 18 aces. 10 of his service games were held to love. Secondly, his draw. Having beaten Norrie for a 7th time out of 7, on Sunday Djokovic faces German Jan-Lennard Struff. He is 7 from 7 against him too. In the quarters it would likely be American No. 1 Taylor Fritz, whom he has never lost to in 10 meetings. Of course, these guys will know Djokovic is as vulnerable as he has ever been. But layer upon layer of scar tissue will be telling their subconscious a different story. All the very latest from the world of sport. Stay updated with all the transfer news and rumors from the Premier League and beyond. Don't miss a single update.